Afternoon, everyone. We'll give everyone a couple seconds to kind of join in. If you don't know me, my name is Dakota. I'm the marketing account manager at LaunchPad Creative, and I'm super excited to be diving into the topic on how video can elevate your content marketing strategy today. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So the way that decision makers and financial service companies face information overload is making traditional long-form content extremely hard for them to digest. As consumption habits have changed, especially through social media, it's very easy for these people to be bogged down by a ton of information at once, whether it be case studies, white paper, huge bouts of research. It can sometimes be hard for them to digest all of this in long form content. So, HubSpot data shows that the number of digital video viewers worldwide is more than 3.3 billion. And in 2024, 89% of consumers confirm that they would like to see more videos from brands, while people are 52% more likely to share video content than any other type of content. And 75% of viewers watch short form video content on their mobile devices. Now, 83% of marketers suggest that these videos should be under 60 seconds. So that's a lot of data to embrace, but all of this kind of gives us the same message that video is king in the world of content creation right now. Video can add a strategic value to your content strategy. It's a compelling tool for capturing attention, particularly in explaining complex financial services or trends. But not only is it a compelling tool for that, it can also broaden your audience reach. By adapting written content for video, it meets the growing demand of visual learning and expands content accessibility across all of your platforms. Most people wouldn't post a white paper and expect people to read the whole thing from Instagram. But if they were to make a 60-second explainer video on what is in that white paper, people would be more apt to watch that content and be able to understand what is in your longer form content. It can also boost your engagement. Videos tend to generate higher interaction than just a still graphic on social media. It is 2 to 3 times more likely to be viewed than written content. It can also help improve your SEO. Video enhances a website search ranking, particularly when it's embedded in your key landing pages on your website. It can also hold a longer shelf life. When you repurpose these blogs, white papers, and reports into dynamic video formats, they can be used for months and even years to come. It also provides a visual aid to help break down these complex topics into easier digestible content. When you have the text on the screen or a short explainer on the screen, it's easier for people to see actually what you're talking about instead of having to figure it out while they're reading it. Now I'm going to give you a step-by-step process of how you can repurpose your content into video. So you want to start by identifying high-impact content. Start with your well-researched topics that you know your audience finds valuable. So if you have a white paper on your website that you know gets a lot of downloads or that you know people are interested in your audience, that's going to be the piece of content that you want to start with first. Next, what you're going to do is structure your video and write your script. Your script needs to be clear, concise, and it should avoid any industry jargon that people may not understand if they're not fully immersed in the industry. So you would like to map out how long you want your video to be, and then take your key insights from your written content and kind of think of that as your outline. Think of that as all of the high points you'd like to hit, and then just craft your script from there. Make sure that you have a professional presentation. High quality video production can enhance your credibility. If people see a really nice setup, they can hear it well, they can see it well, and it's edited well, they are more likely to listen and engage with what you are saying. Next is you should define your distribution strategy and then plan to distribute it on your platforms. You can share it on your website, LinkedIn, YouTube, and in client emails. I think client emails is a great way to showcase video content, especially because some of your clients may not even know that you're on social media. So if you link it in the email and then they discover that you have a YouTube page, they are more likely to subscribe to your YouTube page. And then they will come back and keep watching, and that engagement will just continue to go up. And make sure you include a strong call to action. Guide your viewers to take the next step, whether it's reading a report or contacting your team. It's very important that after you've given them all this information, you also provide them with a way to take the next step and to get in contact with you, especially if what they just saw in the video really resonates with them. You don't want to add that extra step in there of them going to have to research what your contact information is or how they can get in touch with your team. So I put together, this is like an actual example of how you can take an article to video to presentation, which is exactly what I've done with this presentation. So what our team did was we began with an insightful article on modernizing financial service content through video that was posted on our website. I decided how long I wanted the initial video to be, and I filmed it. I crafted my script. I chose key insights and condensed it down into a video format. And I made it much simpler than what was in the actual written content. And I spoke with terms that anyone could relate to. And so then I crafted it into this presentation where I took the concepts from the article and in the video, and I'm using them in this live session to kind of dive deeper into the strategies and the benefits of using written content to create video. Each of these formats serve a different purpose, reaching a diverse audience while also reinforcing the message. Now, here are some practical steps that you can take to get started on your journey to elevating your content strategy using video. First thing you want to do is audit your content library. Identify any blogs, research papers, or case studies that you think would do well for your audience if you transform them into videos. The next step you may want to take is working with a professional team. If your team is bogged down and doesn't have time to craft these videos, if you're already pumping out a lot of written content and you want videos made out of them, engage with a content marketing agency like LaunchPad Creative to support your video creation. Make sure you leverage your analytics, track performance like your views, your engagements, impressions, lead generation to refine those video strategies. And this kind of goes into the next step, which is pilot a campaign. That is the best way to tell which type of video format your audience is going to relate to the most. Test different formats like client testimonials, product demos, or explainer videos. And you can also just have videos where you explain what's in your written content and then go back and decide, oh, well, this video got 50 views. We got 1 lead from it. While this video got 300 views, we got 3 leads from it. You're going to know that your audience prefers the second type of video content. So after you pilot your campaign and you have a good amount of analytics to review, you can really refine your video strategies to find out what's going to work best for your audience. The main takeaway from this is that video is an extremely powerful tool for financial services firms to help you simplify information, engage with your clients, and differentiate from your competitors. It's important that you embrace this medium as a part of modernized content strategy. I invite you to partner with LaunchPad Creative to explore how video can elevate your financial content. If you're interested in learning how you can partner with us, my contact information is on the screen. You can call me, you can email me, or you can get in touch with my colleague, Kristen Steele. She would be more than happy to answer any questions you may have about LaunchPad and the services that we offer. Well, thank you all so much for joining this marketing mini. And like I said, if you have any questions on how to turn your written content into video content, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you all.